Jesse,
Yes, that's
you're here at the table, sitting here.
I am.
And it's Halloweenish time.
Is it? I didn't notice.
It is, in fact, Halloweenish time. We pushed Kaiser into a ditch so that he wouldn't be here for this.
We did.
Because our sponsors at Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. have got some delicious Halloween snacks for you.
Yay.
And if you use the code TREATS23 at checkout, you can get up to 8 additional bonus snacks with this year's spooky Halloween order.
Ooh.
That's right, delicious snacks straight to your door from the land of the rising sun. With Tokyo Treat, you get some exclusive delicious snacks that you can only find in certain points of Japan. And of course, with Sakura Co, you get delicious artisanal snacks made from selective provinces from high quality snack makers. Up to 20 items per box. Let's see what Tokyo Treat's got, cause today it's the Halloween snack haul. And of course, it'll never be a mystery what you're eating because every single one of either Tokyo Treat or Sakura Co's boxes come with these wonderful informational packets. I'm a fan of this guy. I'm willing to bet it's gonna be sour. Oh,
They don't tell you this. You can flavor your tea if you want.
Any way you want. It's your tea that comes with your order of Sakura Co, and you can flavor it how you wish. Would you like a jelly bean?
I would.
Have several.
Have many.
Oh wow, these are much chewier than I expected. Like they're like gummy jelly beans.
Yeah.
Such a unique flavor profile too. Like they're all citrus fruits, but they're not what you expect. Like I expected like grape, but I think it's plum.
Yeah.
Pokemon Choco Pie. It's like a higher quality grade of like Hostess. For you, these look like those like flavored corn puffs. Oh wow, I love that flavor profile. Now, the Crimson Leaves of Sakura Co. And this month, they're giving you a lovely brocade flower dish.
Ooh.
I'm always so intrigued by the Sakura Co options. The Uji Koicha Boshi. Boucher? Boucher?
Boucher.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. I love that.
Ooh, that is hitting all the right spots. So yeah, if you're looking to set up for a Japanese-themed Halloween party, Sakura Co. and Tokyo Treat got you covered. If you use the code TREATS23 at checkout with Tokyo Treat, you can get up to 8 trick-or-treat mystery snacks. Like Mr. Sour Lemon here. And now on to the stuff that you're here to watch.
Kaiser's in those.
Unless we shoved him into a ditch in that too. Who's ready for a bunch of innuendos?
As somebody who loves to make innuendos, me.
What was Zarbon's first line?
This is the episode, when it comes to looking at people reacting to our episodes, this is the one I look forward to the most.
I won't lie. There are some people who said, like, I don't like the lazy sex jokes. I'm like, excuse you, none of these are lazy. We
None of these
worked
are
very
lazy.
hard on these sex
I'll
jokes.
have
worked
you know,
very hard on these
we
sex
were
jokes.
thorough, we worked hard, we worked up to it.
And we
before-
did our best to be original.
There was a lot of foreplay before we just committed to these sex jokes, guys. I can't reiterate that enough.
A lot of build-up, a lot of hand stuff before we got onto the main event
we,
of
we
these
were more
sex
hands-on,
jokes.
really more hands-on.
I will say
The
this.
ass.
Sex is funny. Sex is funny.
It
And
is.
people who don't treat sex as funny, y'all are gonna be boring during sex.
If you take sex too seriously, you are...
We are
I
all
mean-
here because one person thought, fancy that. That's all we know.
Yeah, true. true.
And like sexuality is such a spectrum that there are going to be people that are less comfortable by it.
Yeah,
that's fine to be
I don't-
uncomfy with it, but that's what makes it funny.
Yeah, and I can understand if sex is just something that makes you uncomfortable and you don't love it, and maybe you don't like jokes about it, I get it. But to act like sex, something that a majority of the human race
here because of
wants to have,
And the reason that we all exist.
and the reason we all exist, and most people end up having, and often with hilarious results, like me. Honestly, it could be like to not make jokes about it and have fun with it. I think that's kind of silly.
Every aspect of life is hilarious.
Yeah.
It really is. We're all just innately life is you don't exist. Now you do. That's funny as hell. You had no say in the matter. Now you have anxiety. That's priceless. That's priceless. It's just
and
like
now you don't want to stop doing it.
that's
You exist, and now you don't want to not
That's
exist.
priceless, God.
Hysterical,
God.
and eventually you won't.
God pitching mortality. This is so fucking funny, guys.
Look what you
Seriously.
did to these poor apes. They have anxiety.
They have anxiety.
That's where we stand
Yeah,
on this
oh,
episode.
I will say, this intro, I regret just a little.
No regrets.
Just
here.
a little.
I feel like you should save
It's
those.
because here's the reason I don't regret it. It's because people watching it, when I've seen reaction videos, like, what's that going on in the background? Why does he sound so Oh.
We're gonna hit you with jokes from different directions, everybody, and
Yeah,
Goku's gonna be getting hit from one direction.
You know what? I'm gonna make some people in the audience feel a little better. The disclaimer's not canon.
Oh, that's good. That's
There,
good.
there,
Well, none of the disclaimers
there,
are canon.
There.
Or is it?
Following is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball
I wanted this
Z
to be
and,
Trunks.
Dragon Ball
I wanted this to
GT,
be.
all owned by
the
Funimation,
movie.
Toei Animation, Fuji
In our
TV,
defense,
and,
we do say many
Akira
times that they
Toriyama.
send him out before they do
Yeah.
We
it.
support the
He's outside the
official
house right now.
release.
That's the problem.
He's
Yeah,
down
they
the
just hear it.
Dude, he's down the valley, actually.
Man, feels like years since you and I just went fishing and
I
chilled
love
out.
opening with the red
And of
herring.
all times, right before a tournament to decide the fate of the world.
Or a
Weird how
misdirect.
stuff works out, am I right?
Nobody knows, Krillin.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Also, this is one of my
Toriyama's
favorite
voice.
looking Gokus.
I
Oh, yeah.
feel it
Okay, pause real
every
quick.
day.
I want to point this out real quick. Nobody knows. He's being all wistful in a way that has never been Goku ever
Oh, yeah,
up to
yeah,
this
yeah,
point.
100%.
He's never.
We have to take it serious. He's about to fight for the fate of the whole world, maybe even the whole galaxy.
And take on Cell as well.
Before I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I wonder,
Can
can I do this?
Wow, I
Wow.
had no idea this cell stuff was getting to you so badly.
Cell stuff?
I'm talking about Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
She's been
Non-stop.
non-stop ever since I got out of the chamber.
In and
out, day in and day out.
She'll send Gohan for groceries 5 counties over in the middle of the day just to get him out of the house.
You know you can say
no, right?
Well, duh.
But it's a challenge.
Dylan.
And I never back down from a challenge.
Also,
It
it feels
feels
really
really
good.
good.
Have you ever tried it?
like with a real person?
Hey,
The implications of that.
Like with a real person.
Yeah,
like-
I feel a little bad doing Krillin like that, but
Do you think he ever did like the masturbatory thing with the clone? Like
No,
he just
I-
poof.
No,
oh no!
I think what he did is he bought some hot dog buns, and what he did was
Okay, all right.
Dad, Mom sent me to tell you to come home. She also told me to pick up a lot of peanut butter. Krillin,
Look, if you're asking me to
Tag
tag
in, I'm willing, but
What?
no.
catch more fish while I'm
Go on.
gone.
Oh, duh, of course. Like
How does
that
that ever work?
Yeah, no, it. But if you
had a wig.
I like to think Goku actually didn't want to do it, but he's like, wait, could that work?
This would allow me to have more time to train.
Little did he know this would be his greatest form of training.
What did you do to him?
What
What didn't I do to him?
And now, introducing your
Also, here we go.
World
We introduced
Champion,
Satan.
The strongest man on the planet, Mr. Satan!
I love playing this guy. Even just in the one line. Just
Wait,
been so over the top.
March champion? Did we miss a tournament?
Yeah, there was one last month. Damn it, we were busy training for the androids. What do either of you care?
Prize money.
Mr. Satan, what do you have to say to your opponent?
Now you listen
Antfish
here.
kills it.
Antfish.
Yeah.
I know why you gave everyone a week to prepare for your little tournament. It's so you could spend the last 7 days on Earth praying that Mr. Satan wouldn't show up. So after I eat my Jimmy Jones and drink
My heat amp.
and fuck my hot Asian wife, I'm gonna squash you like a bug you are.
Mr. Satan!
Okay, there's a lot to unpack what we worked into that scene. Now, I remember we cast Antfish as Mr. Satan, I think, in
We
the
were going full on wrestling promo
Yeah,
with him.
we cast him back in the Namek Saga, correct? I think we made that decision back.
Whoa, no, it was
Not-
later
not
than
back
that.
then.
No. In fact, you were gonna play him for the longest time. It wasn't until we got close to it. I'm like, it's your Vegeta and Piccolo.
Yeah.
It's gonna. There's
my
just,
Rager is pretty good. It's
Oh no! Honestly, if you were only playing Satan, it would be one of your best impressions in the series.
It's actually kind of funny. because we're in Dragon Ball Z Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and they were asking like when I came in, like, okay, we need like kind of a gruff Southern voice and a high effeminate voice. I'm like, so you want me to be the gruff Southern one? Yes. And I'm like, okay. So I start doing the lines like,
Oh yeah, let's do this. Kamehameha!
and then we get to the Hercule lines,
Dynamite kick!
and then I just hear the click on the other end. I'm like, did that come out good? And Savage is like, yeah, just I remember why this voice is familiar now.
What do you need from me, Mr. Savage? Just more Nappa. Just get in there and do more of it.
Hold on real quick. I might have talked about this publicly once, but I want to bring it up since you brought up you playing Mr. Satan. I was also called in to play one of the creative character voices, just like you were, just to basically be Nappa, let's be honest.
Yeah, you are our like our Easter egg voice.
That's okay. I got to be in the first one.
Honestly,
And the second one.
honestly, being able to sit there and literally just go over all of the
We rewrote all the attack names.
Oh, that was so much fun.
That was fantastic. And geometry! Advanced geometry!
I'm still so sad because the volleyball technique was originally going to be dead or alive volleyball.
Yeah, but we couldn't pass that.
Yeah, we had
they
to
were
change
like,
it.
ooh,
even though it was a Bandai Namco game.
I think who knows? There's probably maybe a reason why.
Yeah.
Actually, that might have been the reason why.
That might have been the reason why, but it was. But quick thing, and just need you all to know, because I got to come back and they used most of my dialogue from the first game and the second game because I recorded it, so they had me come in and do a couple extra attacks. The day after, we spent 8 hours at WrestleMania, and I screamed my lungs out.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, let's go do some recording.
But
And then we ended up on the TV.
Oh yeah. And then I got to play one, and I remember when I went in there, and I had no idea what voice I was gonna do because I was literally like going over, so I was like, all right, am I gonna do something around here? You know, maybe a kind of regular, normal, like a little bit deep but not too deep.
Or am I going to go deeper?
I love
I
that
know,
voice.
like I knew you'd done gruff, so I was like, maybe I'll go Trunks.
Yeah,
maybe
because
I'll be higher.
I went in like like a couple days before you.
I go in there, and he's like, all right, so one of the only voices we've got left is, it's kind of high and look, it's a gay guy. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. I know
Fantastic.
why I'm here. Yes. I know why I'm here. All right, let's do this.
There you
Double
go.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Which I'm not offended by that at all. I mean, look, sometimes you
Play
have
to type.
Yeah, you have an effeminate character, and honestly, I can do effeminate. I can do that.
And, you know what? At least then you're not gonna be. At least then it's. I don't know.
Is it better? Maybe. I
There's
don't
more.
know.
I think you had more vocal control.
Yeah, well, and also, like, it's kind of a Whis type character, right? So I ended up playing him like this. That's right. I'm the savior of the earth. Kamehameha!
When Lanny was just describing, I almost went like, so they wanted a gruff, like kind of like very like just blue collar, and I always felt like what they wanted was a very princely character.
Yeah, and everyone says that they use my voice for their Frieza characters, and you know what? Awesome. That works. I love it.
I like that you do that.
All right.
Remember, the voice you chose was the right one.
So, do they know what's going on with his name, or...
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Now that's one we were sitting on for a long time.
Yeah, they know.
Guys,
I need help with my hot Asian wife.
Who
Told you could leave the bedroom. Guys, don't tell her I'm here. Fucking bitch. Oh, and this whole thing.
Suicide.
Oh, dude. Okay, so that pause real quick. We were just having fun with just all of them hanging out and just having almost like slice of life before all the craziness, right?
Yeah. By the way, this is Walter MB as the main guy. I can't remember who plays the other two. Damn it.
We will have to look at the credits.
I want to say Kai is one of them.
Possibly, yes.
I don't think so.
Was he he was the camera guy?
Kai is the camera guy in the next. Kai is the
Kai's
camera guy.
the cameraman.
When we get.
Yeah.
So this, I remember pitching, like, we didn't know, because we wanted to cut to Cell because we felt like he needed to be featured here, but what do you have him do? What if we had him just
recount Dragon Ball?
Okay, let's go
all of Dragon
Let's go
Ball.
over this, because this is a wild ride. Okay.
Honestly, I do love this gag.
It's
I
great.
genuinely
It's a
do.
great cutback gag.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
Do your job.
Okay, that's sexist as hell.
Yeah, it's sexist. And do you know what's standing out there? A Pulitzer. Now go get it!
Get it!
Love that delivery.
Hello?
Hello there. How may I help?
How may I help you?
So reasonable.
Wow, Mr. Cell.
Oh, please now. Don't be so formal. Call me Perfect Cell.
Okay. Perfect Cell.
Mr. Perfect Cell.
Mr. Perfect Cell. Can you tell the audience where you are and who you came from?
I mean...
No, actually,
That's good,
an
that's
apt
good.
choice of words.
Goes with
As
it.
for
I
the
love it.
where, this is the immaculate Sail Games arena. As for who, well, let me weave you the tale of my origin. Though I must preface that it does drag on in places, so I'll try to minimize the filler. Now, our story begins as many stories often do, with a young girl shooting a little boy in the face.
I love that you use the Dragon Ball music there. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, very, very intentionally. Also, again, another instance where he just rolls with it. Some people screw up their words. No, fuck it. I got
Actually, no, that works.
Yeah.
Cell almost always uses it. He uses what they say to him.
Especially because it makes sense to him in a certain degree.
I will say this. I wish I'd opened this on more of an orgasm-sounding yawn.
Yeah.
That wasn't an orgasm-y enough?
Okay, buddy.
Oh, I love this.
You look exhausted.
Uh-huh. I didn't get a wink last night. Chi-Chi keeps trying to break my record of 9 times.
Go for 10, she yells. Go for 10!
I feel like a man dying of thirst
watching another man drown.
What $1 million line.
Honestly, while I do love that line, go for 10 goes over so many people's heads.
Again, I love watching the reactions of this because there are some people who haven't seen Dragon Ball Z that watch this. Again, watch Dragon Ball Z, folks. And then there are people that have, and they're like,
oh. But I thought he couldn't have kids because of the movie. That's a different universe.
Well, you know what they say. The saying gets
stronger every time he comes. Back from the brink of death.
She's looking for something in another room.
Hold on.
Come on, I know we had another bottle of it somewhere around here. I will use canola oil if I have. Damn ghost.
No, seriously, go back to that shot.
Yeah.
You have to see this book. Nothing moves.
Nothing.
It just flies off and hits her in the dang head.
This is from a filler episode where like she finds this old photo book.
Yeah, a photo album.
And like it's just like, oh, this is our happy family memories. But for real, if you listen in the background, boo, you can hear me as Grandpa Gohan yelling boo.
I have.
Boo!
Damn ghosts.
Damn ghosts.
I don't know, strategically withdraw.
No can do. She said she needs
all of it.
I meant just disappear for a little bit to recharge your
batteries.
Well, it is strategy, but we can't use the back door. Chi-Chi says I'm not allowed to
anymore.
This is taking me back to the scripting session.
We're just laughing.
We were just laughing.
We're just
this
laughing.
entire fucking time.
Yeah, we were just laughing the full fucking time writing this. We're just going, holy fuck,
Like,
this kid's just...
I mean, just withdraw so you can. I mean, just retreat so you can recharge your batteries. Okay, but we can't use the back door.
Sorry.
Chi-Chi says I'm not allowed to anymore.
I won't lie. For the fact that we tried to keep the show PG-13 for as long as we did, this is unmistakably in adult-only territory.
Yes, but if you're too young to understand,
you won't get it. But if you're old enough
it's
to
an
understand,
Animaniacs adult joke.
Yeah.
Which is why I respect it. I goddamn, back from the brink of death. This, like, that whole scene. Oh my god, like, if I were to ever put together a writer's reel, I would include that whole chunk.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's just such, like, utilizing the yawn to break it up at the right moment. It just all comes together, and then just boo, boo. We were just laughing. We were laughing about these sex jokes, and then the ghost is like, the book just gets thrown.
Yeah,
what?
The book slaps her in the side of the head. Boo! Like, stop fucking my son!
Stop it!
You're traumatizing the poor boy. Boo!
Remember, just wait for a baby to fall out of the sky and have it kill you.
I can't leave this house. I have to witness everything you've done to him. Yes, even that.
You should talk to him.
But why would I? Why? Because you could both use more friends.
It's true.
I am terrible at small talk.
And you're never going to get better unless you try. Now, go on.
So, do you hate your dad?
Wow.
Jesus Christ, dude.
See?
You know, I wouldn't say I hate him. I guess I'm mostly just disappointed. He's the single most frustrating man I've ever met. But you know dads, right?
Goku killed mine.
Oh, geez, sorry,
Oh, perfect. He's just as bad as you are.
Please tell me nobody here wants a piece of me.
well, when Dad's out of the chamber, he'll probably want to swing at you.
I knew it!
Why did you bring us both along? Because if your mother questioned you, you talk. Yeah, I would.
So, Piccolo, how's the time chamber? I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to bother going in myself. At this point, either you guys can beat Cell or you can't.
I love his peanut head in that shot.
Without the reset button on hand.
Wow, I hadn't even thought about that.
Here we go.
We live in a world without Dragon Balls now.
Oh yeah, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. We'll manage.
I can't be mad at you.
I don't get it.
I love him.
Why can't you just make us some new Dragon Balls,
I love
Piccolo?
this question.
Because, Goku, I'm from the Warrior Clan. Kami was from the Dragon Clan. One punches people, the other makes Dragon Balls.
Wait, but you two come from the same person.
So,
If you want Dragon Balls,
ignore
you
that.
need another
Shut up.
Namekian. What about new Namek? I bet there's a whole gaggle of Namekians who can make us a new set. We'd have to find new Namek first, and who knows where that is. Also, gaggle. Well, what would you call them? A pod of Namekians? A pride? A cornucopia. What do you call a group of humans?
An infestation.
Point is, without a Namekian from the Dragon
Ah,
Clan,
fuck, they
we
popped
aren't
back
getting
up.
Dragon Ball.
Is this a dragon? What's it?
Where am I? Who are you? Where's my family?
Hey.
And so it turns out, he was an alien the whole time.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Right?
Right? So, 2 more Saiyans show up a year later.
Wait, what about Goku's brother?
Oh, he died.
He dies.
Anyway, enter Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Now, strap yourself in for this
Cartoon
cartoon.
character.
Here we go.
Okay.
This
is
be
this
proud,
is your
be proud,
baby.
buddy.
Hey,
be proud
Dad,
of
can you come take a look at this?
What is it, Pumpkin? Find Jiro's porn stash?
No! I mean, maybe?
I love the different
I
expressions.
found this hidden folder. It was completely
effect.
inaccessible to him, and it's full of incomplete and corrupted files.
Murder.exe.
But there's one undamaged video here.
Well then, open her up. Also, 5,000 Zenny says it's interracial. Oh, now
you find it gross.
May 12th, 7:50, 4:30 p.m. Red Ribbon HQ.
Wait, why does that date sound familiar?
Hey, Dad. I'm here at headquarters, getting everything put away. No bunk mate, so room to myself, which is good for a guy my size. Well, I just wanted to, record something for you since you and Uncle Frapp are busy building robot guys and stuff. I know you're calling them artificial humans now, but that name is way too long. I mean, what about Cyborg? Like from that movie we saw? Well, just wanted you to know that I miss you, Dad. What the?
Hey, get your ass moving! Something is tearing its way through the compound! We gotta go!
Okay, sorry about this, Dad. Gotta run. Love you. Good luck with your cyborg.
So, when we were going through the scenes of Bulma working on Android 16, obviously this is the scene where they find the bomb in his head.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also wondering to myself, like, hey, he's gotten memories, right? What if some of those memories are like video files or some stuff? Like, what if
like his father would have like kept them in there to like, this is who you were.
Yeah, because what if not everything was missing? Maybe what if there was still some stuff that made it through? And the fact that Android 16 was modeled after Jiro's son was still relatively new, like a couple of years old at most. And so when we got to this, there was this part of me, and I can't remember how it developed in my brain, but I thought to myself, what if he left a message to his father and that was in there?
Yeah, my whole thing was, once I heard, like, this is what I said, like, verbatim, once you told me, oh yeah, Jiro is, like, modeled 16 after his own son. I'm like, oh shit, did he die in the Red Ribbon Army attack?
Which he didn't.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
honestly,
he got shot randomly.
Honestly, mistake. Beautiful. Like, there was a perfect chance for Goku, because maybe it's just that he didn't want Goku to have that blood on his hands, and he wanted to keep Goku innocent.
Yeah,
but he kills people during that
Goku
attack.
blows up that entire base.
Yeah.
And it's a very easy way to make Jiro really fucking hate him, and that's something that's like, ooh, no, that's our canon.
So this is why Jiro, like the hatred of Goku, like kill Son Goku, kill him, like even with Android 5.
I want him dead. He killed my boy.
Yeah. In the movie, even he's like, kill him, kill him. Like, it's all everything is just to kill Goku. That's it. He just wants to. That's it. He just wants to kill him.
Yeah, and some people even miss this at the end. You can hear him doing.
Yes, you can hear a great kid Goku from Masako. Yep, doing a Kamehameha, which sounds. You can only hear it just slightly, but go on.
Yeah. And so like when I wrote the scene out, my intention was just make it like I didn't want it to be too heavy in the fan service, but I did want it to be like this little message from son to father that would tell you, that would like give you the idea of like, oh, that's why this all happened. This is the incident where Jiro then decides to. This is basically what sets in motion the entire plot of this arc, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And so I talked to Joshua Gaute, Remix, and I told him, all right, keep the voice, but give the most natural possible delivery you can.
Yeah, you're talking to your dad over like you're sending him a video message.
And I was really proud of him. And also
because he's a spectacular actor.
And Zach Manley, the animations on Gevo, his name is Gevo. His animation on this was
the
great.
little bird in the background.
And the little sniff. Like, he even animated for that. I'm like, oh my god, you actually went out of your way to make sure, like, that part had an animation attached to it.
Yeah, this is as close to, like, true fan fiction that we really get.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Okay, yeah, look, this is 100% fan
wankery, fan fiction.
Don't care. I enjoyed making this scene.
Yeah. This whole scene, it gives Jiro more texture, because originally it's just like, you made me unemployed, you bastard.
Yeah. Oh, you destroyed the army, and like
they employed me. I will get my revenge.
And it's like, I mean,
maybe he could be a true believer, but
yeah, but no, I'm a much bigger fan of you killed my son, and now I'm going to dedicate my life to killing you. And I also like the idea that over time, because like the transfer of everything, stuff got messed up. I like to think that by the end of it, he might not have been all there.
I mean, he was probably already insane. He was, you know, experimenting on children.
He was.
He's like, I can't use this robot that's very powerful. Why? It has a southern accent.
Get it out! Exactly. Can't use Android 13 because he's got a southern accent.
To put this scene in the middle of what is arguably one of our goofiest episodes.
Honestly, it is really funny. If you're watching the rest of the episode, it's nothing but over the top sex jokes. And then this scene, which is just like, whoa, okay, fucking just knock you upside the head with a tonal whiplash. Hell, during that scene, there's no music. I actually have like the drone.
There's like a hum in the background.
What I did was, I actually was very careful about it. Yeah. I took the hum of the lab and then faded it out into the hum of the music that slowly got louder and then built into the like Goku blowing up the place. I was so careful about making the audio of this part. I
remember. I also like love the little subtleness of like there's something tearing his way, because there's this like little monkey boy that's murdering people running through their base,
like riding on a cloud. What is happening?
Is he on a motherfucking cloud?
This is our base.
Yeah, and I think that was Kai. Yeah. There's something tearing its way through the base.
Kai is one of our most amazing auxiliary players.
He is like. He's
our everyman.
I wish I could have used him more. He was always so much fun.
We use him so much. Every time we use him, he's great.
But he's always like a secondary character. In my dream timeline, I got him for a main character.
We got him for movie villains.
We did. We also got him as the cameraman. But he has a name.
It is camera.
Larry
the
camera guy.
Yep.
Now this is wild, dude. I'm just a regular ass guy. I don't.
You guys want some weed?
I'm so glad you know what? Honestly, I'm glad
him and Xander really make episode like those.
Oh my god, I can't wait to get to Xander.
I am excited. Jimmy Firecracker is my boy.
Firecracker.
But let's continue on.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a hell of a bomb to drop.
Oh, that reminds me. I also found this.
Huh. At least Jiro was consistent.
By the way, you owe me 5,000 zenny.
Daughter of a bastard.
I'm wondering if we could have made that more obvious that they found the bomb, because certain people who hadn't watched it, which again watched Dragonball.
Again, we layer it in later as well, and for some reason register 10 kilograms lighter and.
Yeah, I mean it's implied, but
you're right. We should have had an arrow pointing saying the bomb is no longer in his body. We
Yeah,
should have
yeah,
an arrow
no, exactly.
pointing it and saying it out loud.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Where,
you're right.
lol, where did that bomb go?
Lol, the bomb's gone. Sex joke. That's what we should have done. That's what we should have done.
Sex bomb.
Sex bomb. Sex bomb. I'm a sex bomb.
And that's why we need you, Dende.
Okay, let me just clarify what has happened.
Okay.
That asshole,
Name's
named
Goku.
literally kidnapped me from across the entire galaxy with neither my knowledge or consent, just so you could make me mystic you up a new set of Dragon Balls. Because you are all a cavalcade of f***ups.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
Well, we missed you.
Good. No, great. That's great. And what do I get out of this?
Okay.
I love Dende with attitude, just like, the fuck is happening?
Out of the shock of what happened on Namek, like shocking his system, like he kind of like
He's already died. So.
He's already died. The shock of it's all gone now. Now he's just like, I can have a peaceful life here, son of a. Okay.
So interesting thing. The characterization for Dende here has actually been a little polarizing. Because a lot of people kind of like his more subdued, personality.
Very much.
And this is a Dende who survived the extinction of his race, his planet blowing up, and came back from the brink, being the MVP of that whole scenario.
He's a celebrity on his planet, just like, thank you so much for saving us, Dende. No problem. Have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem. Absolutely. How's it going there? Hey, cargo. You died
And then Goku
first.
just pops up behind him. Hey, boop.
What? Which is why he's become more confident. He's reflected upon everything that happened. He hates Krillin still. It's all.
Yeah.
Gonna make me your king?
Well, can't do that. King's
a dog.
Well,
we can't make you God, though.
The fuck's a god? I mean,
Fuck's a
a
dog.
dog? I mean, what the
Fuck?
As the creator of the Dragon Balls, you shall assume the throne of Kami, guardian of this planet. Nobody is thankful, there are no days off, and no one ever visits.
Sounds like being a parent. Fine. I graciously accept the position of your
Almighty God.
So then you'll help us?
No, Bullcut. I'm going to help Gohan. Speaking of whom, loving the new dude, Gohan. Rocking that blonde.
Oh, thanks. Super Saiyan style, you know?
Delightful.
And, have you been hitting the gym? 'Cause,
Ow.
that hurt me more than it hurt you.
Okay.
People that didn't watch Lord Slug don't seem to get that one.
Yeah. The fact
Whistling hurts Namekians.
Yes.
Because their ears are so sensitive to it.
Yep.
It's really fun going back and playing Dende because I hadn't played him at all since the end of Namek. So it's a couple of years later. It's like, all right, time to go play Dende again. Oh, right. Oh, shit. So after all the,
But it's
years,
okay. His voice changed a bit because he's gotten older too.
It's true. And also, I couldn't quite. Maybe I could get. Yeah, so it's fine being right here. It's fine being right here.
Yeah,
not being
it
too
works.
easily.
A lot of people are still uncomfortable by him having a crush on Gohan. But
It's one-sided. He's just like he loves Gohan. It's all it is.
It's a crush.
It's a crush. It's a crush.
Namekians don't have genitalia.
Their sex organ is their mouth.
Awkward reunions, but we are
They
on
spit
a time
eggs out!
schedule here. How long will it take to make a new dragon?
Depends. Do you have the original sculpture around?
Here it is. We were using it as a paperweight. Which reminds me, we'll need to go over the contract later.
Wow, that's your dragon? Our dragon would literally wear him like a scarf. Okay, before I get started, any alterations?
By the way, scarf was not my first thought when that line was written.
I remember.
Wear him like a what?
Can we get 3 wishes?
Not if you want multi.
Fill in the blank.
I can give you 2 though.
Seems like an awkward number.
It's a magical
wish-granting
wish-granting
dragon,
nail.
nail.
Don't make the rules.
This is a little rocky here, and we kind of try and explain it a little bit more later. Technically, there are 3 wishes. The difference is if you wish back more than one person at a time, that...
Yeah, but you're getting into the nitty-gritty of it.
Yeah.
No, this is where the whole wishing stuff gets really convoluted.
It did, and a lot of people get confused by it. A lot of people get legitimately confused when the Earth Dragon Balls go from 1 wish to 3, but 2, if you wish back more than one person, okay,
and that's
whatever,
like if I drip
whatever.
this, and if I drip this water on it, now you can get 4.
It feels so. But this is actually in the show, though. This is actually what happened.
Yeah, I love the look Dende's giving us right now.
What?
He's waiting for us to get back to the
we're gonna get back to you, little lippy mouth.
Also, this is a great
It's
shot.
a great
though.
expression.
Now, let us begin.
Oh shit, we completely brushed over it. He says nail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Nail.
Yeah.
All this lore we're learning today.
Oh my
And
God.
we even get to see a new dragon being made. This is gonna be awesome.
Hey, Dragon, wake the f up! It's already past noon!
Get your life together!
Which is about as much reverence as Toriyama gives it, so.
It's such a beautiful shot. Oh, that's so cool.
There you go.
By the way, 2 wishes means I had to nix immortality. Better that way, nobody pulling any more of that Frieza shit.
Huh. I wonder if that'll upset Vegeta. Wait, did you say he's still in the chamber?
Yeah, why?
It's been 3 days.
Oh, I muted the time dilation in the chamber. One day out here is now one day in there.
You can do that? Why did you do that?
Because fuck them.
You really like screwing with people, don't you?
Of course, his first mistake was going in alone. Why is that bad?
They called me crazy. They all called me crazy!
Letting him achieve his perfect form. Well, guess what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm going to be so much stronger. No one will be able to stop me, especially Cell.
Right, Nappa!
How
dare you! Show them. I legitimately wonder why, if he went back in the chamber, he did not try to stay Super Saiyan like Goku and Gohan did, like acclimate his body.
You know, that is actually a really good question.
Yeah, he either he fucking failed at it or he just never tried.
But Vegeta, why didn't you try that? Ah, it's because you were scared and you couldn't achieve it.
Nappa wouldn't shut up.
Who? Who? Is that the stupid friend of yours who makes movies or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, after everything,
Here we go.
he just starts
Crying!
Wow.
Like a bitch.
And that's what
Frieza
Frieza
says.
before he killed him. But sadly, Vegeta does come back.
Dragon Balls, right.
Yeah. By the way, does the fat green one come back? Because he's funny.
I wish.
Hey, Chi-Chi?
The fact
I wish.
Hiffle makes that joke
Hiffle makes that
even
joke great.
funnier.
And the fact that he calls him Super Kami Guru in Hiffle is...
I always feel like having Super Kami Guru and Hiffle truly makes it abridged.
Oh yeah, that is the thing
That makes it a hard separation.
Yep.
Actually,
a lot of people...
It's the one big question for people. It's like, why is the Elder Namekian down here? It's like, you've never seen the abridged.
Please don't be upset, but...
What is it, sweetheart?
I'm throwing in the towel.
I'm done.
I am tapped.
Like boned dry.
You know in those cartoons where the guy in the desert finds a faucet, but it just comes out like...
Good son.
That is me.
That is my
balls.
And speaking of balls, I need to go find the dragons.
Oh, Goku, darling, that's fine. I took a test this morning. I'm already pregnant.
How?
I love this cut
So
so
I told
much.
you, pull your pants up, man. I'm not that kind of doctor.
Bulma, sex makes babies!
I'm well aware.
I'm aware.
just popping out of nowhere. Bulma, sex makes babies!
And then Trunks in the background.
Yeah. I know, Goku.
Like Goku just figured this fact out. It's like, I gotta tell my oldest friend.
My God, she won't believe it.
Oh, that's cute.
Also, I need the dragon radar.
Tool cabinet in the back, 3rd drawer.
Awesome. BT Dubs, we have Dragon Balls again. Bye.
Wait, we didn't have Dragon Balls.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, and Chi-Chi's pregnant.
Oh my God, congratulations!
Megami's delivery on that is so adorable. It's
so
like,
great.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
It's
I know,
so great.
right?
Oh, that is great though to hear.
Yeah, I love their friendship.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he can just pop in there like, hey!
Well, the sad thing is, these two don't hang out at all, really.
Yeah, they never get the
anymore,
chance.
which is kind of sad. So any moment they're just like, "Oh my God, bestie, I love you. I love you too, bestie."
Honestly, it kind of makes me frustrated because I feel like in Super, their like relationship is almost antagonistic. Like it's like the only time they ever see each other is like Goku's either doing something stupid or something's going on.
The one that always bothered me, and I'm not sure if this is a dubism or not, but the saggy boob comment.
Yo, I made that post. I made a post about that the other day because,
Yeah?
it's like somebody posted that, and I'm like, I don't really like that. But we don't have to get into it. But it is a weird line
I don't
that
even know what
never
that's
sat
from.
right with me.
So,
yeah, it's
From
all
Super.
Okay, so Article 5 says that atrocities can and will be committed in your name,
Okay.
but you can't do anything about it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
But question, do I have to answer all of these prayers?
Well, technically, you don't have to answer any of them.
Oh, thank God. Or I guess I should start saying, me
That does raise the question. Which do you prefer? Kami, God, or Dende?
Oh, Gohan. You can call me whatever you like.
Well, I'm going to call you Little Green.
Your funeral.
Yeah,
Like you.
the
feel bad,
bone
Mr.
crunching
Popo.
there. That is the first smile he gives, actually.
Yeah, I
The
very
first smile he gives since Kami leaves.
I very intentionally. I don't know if he even does actually smile through any of that. Mr. Popo was a character who I would often make smile. Luckily, his incredibly racist lips are very easy. Just flips upside down, and yay, he's now smiling.
The bone cracking of his face reforming to make that happen, though, is just, oh my god.
No, I agree.
I like you.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants somebody that, like, who's going to be up there who will give him some shit back.
He needs it. He needs somebody combative with him.
You have to give me the big bants. I need the big banters. Otherwise, why do I wake up?
Why do I even get up in the morning?
And now he has another little green friend.
I'm his best friend, so that means only I can call him
sitting on this
Green.
for so
Right,
long.
Little Green.
You will call me
Dende! Dende!
Say it!
Say it!
Say my
Name.
Dende! Dende!
No. Super Kami Dende.
We were sitting on... I had been pushing for that joke so fucking hard ever since Namek.
The Super Kami.
I'm like, we're finally here. I need this joke to happen. Please tell me this joke can happen.
I'm happy that we got to do it, though I do remember Scott lying in a parking space for a good 2 weeks until the heat made him get off of it until such time. I'm joking. I'm saying you were fighting us on it. I don't think you were.
Did
I was
I?
trying to make it, no.
You fought for a little bit on it. It wasn't that contentious, though.
No, you were just like, you didn't know how you felt about it, but we were just like, no.
It was less about, you know, you not wanting the joke to happen and more about, I'm not sure I can make it happen. At the time.
You know, that might have been it. Because I was wondering how to make that happen.
Which is why I think we were looking at the footage. And we're just like, come on, maybe this shot right here where he...
Luckily I did find something that made it work, so hey.
Hey, props to you, dude, because we got to land this joke at the end with Dende.
Now to wrap the interview.
So after I finished humiliating the entire Saiyan royal bloodline, I made my newsroom debut, delivered my immaculate address, and now, here we are. Any more questions?
Yeah, were the parts about fake Namek and that Marin girl really necessary to the story?
It's called world building.
Right. Last question. How did you know about the parts you weren't there for?
Ah, that's a story for another time, I'm afraid. But for now, I must bid you adieu.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, Perfect Cell.
Mr. Perfect Cell.
Yup. 0 to 100.
So I like to think that had he just said Mr. Perfect Cell, the entire world would have been able to hear about the history of Goku.
Yep.
But
and he would have survived.
Yep.
Poor bastard.
I'm trying to imagine all that information. So wait, okay, so the green guy's like his son or something? Like what is that Piccolo? Like the Piccolo thing was just gonna throw everybody for a loop. That's really confusing.
Is it his son? Is it a reincarnation? It's
so wait, these ones grant 3 wishes, but the other ones they don't, and these are on this planet. So not right now.
So when did the aliens get here and then became our gods exactly? And how is that not Superman?
Yeah, this episode is so immensely dense.
Yeah, actually.
You often forget how dense this episode is, especially because it's not a big action episode.
We did try. We did look at this and like, okay, get all this shit. We have, because there's several episodes between like Trunks and Cell fighting and the actual Cell games. People were getting impatient. They're like, you're spending another episode on this stuff? And it's like, come on, when do we get this?
Yeah, we don't get to do this that often,
Also,
and this... Fuck you, it's funny. Just
with these kinds of episodes, we like if we just have Dende and Alan in charge. This isn't Kai. We can't just have there be one joke. We have to explain what has happened.
We have to cover everything that's happening, and Goku's got to get his fuck on.
Goku,
come on,
get so much fuck on.
So much fuck on. But all that time, we had people like clamoring, like, "Come on, get to the Cell games, get to the Cell games." But more than any question we have ever fucking been asked in our entire careers, when Broly? Well, I'll tell you when, Broly. And that'll be next time!
On this thing
that we're doing! Peek the fuck out of those microphones.
Yes, we did. Head rush.
Don't die. Don't die.
Let me die.
I really don't want to ask Damon Mills to play Cell.
Don't ask him. Don't ask him.
Tell him.
Don't give it to him.
Don't ask him. Ask Artemis.
I'd rather him. That's how I feel. Poison dripping from my tongue.